White House has claimed another victim.
Oh, my God.
Omarosa is the latest member of the administration to exit, and there are rumors that she was escorted out after making a scene. She told her side of it to GMA this morning. Oh. Take a look.
I resigned, and I didn't do that in the residence as being reported. John Kelly and I sat down in the Situation Room, which is a very secure, very quiet room in the White House, and we had a very candid conversation. But when I have a chance to tell my story, Michael, quite a story to tell. As the only African-American woman in this White House, as a senior staff and assistant to the president, I have seen things that have made me uncomfortable, that have upset me, that have affected me deeply and emotionally, that has affected my community and my people. And when I can tell my story, it is a profound story that I know the world will want to hear.
Oh, yeah. The world is waiting.
Well, her job was outreach. Why was there still only one African-American woman?
That's probably it.
Well, because she's really, truth be told, she's really a pariah in the African-American community.
So why is that?
People?
Why is that? Is she a pariah?
You know, I think she's a pariah because she's always sort of been the villain, and her job as a director of outreach in the African-American community was almost a slap in the face to the African-American community. I don't know that she was, I think the folks agree with me on that, but I know that she says that she was in the Situation Room, but April Ryan has been reporting otherwise.
Yeah.
April Ryan said that General Kelly kicked her out with high drama, and Omarosa offered vulgarities and curse words as she was escorted out of the building and off campus, and then she tried to get back in and break into the personal residence.
She sounds like Housewives.
And she tripped the alarms of the residents.
Doesn't she deny that?
Yeah.
So
April Ryan's reporting. That's just what she reported.
Yes, that's you are.
Which Omarosa objected to. Said that wasn't true.
She said it wasn't true.
Omarosa did deny it, but you are just reporting what a White House correspondent said. What's fascinating to me about the Trump White House in general is that traditionally in politics, when you are staffing for a principal, one of the main things you want are people that are going to not be seen and not be heard, that fade into the background. That's what great campaigns and great presidents, quite frankly, do. I like people that work in politics that don't want to do book deals, that, quite frankly, don't want to guest co-host The View. If you want to be in media, be in media. But this new trend where I feel like everyone in the Trump White House wants to be on, also continue on the president's legacy of reality television and continue to be famous and write books of such nature. There's a really bad turnover rate, which I just find insane.
Well,
it's less stable than any president since 1977. Reince Priebus, shortest serving chief of staff, 189 days. Michael Flynn, Anthony Scaramucci, James Comey, Sean Spicer. It goes down and down and down. And this turnover rate doesn't help for the chaos within the White House.
But he also, as Trump, I remember, said, I'm going to have the best people. If these are the best, who are the worst?
I don't know.
And if you want people... Megan, I think anyone can get on board with the idea of distinguishing if you want a public career versus you're trying to do politics. Don't shop from the lot at The Apprentice. Like, that's where Omarosa made her name.
Why doesn't Meatloaf have a position? That's what I want to know.
I'm sorry, who was Obama's chief of staff? Who was his bag man? Who's my father's chief of staff? I mean, you don't know these names off the top of your head for a reason, because people that are truly dedicated to being in public service and truly dedicated to their White House but any other form of public service or elected office shouldn't want to be on television in the way that most of this White House seems to want.
And already, I mean, she says what? You know, people will want to hear my story. I guess that means a book is coming.
Well, you know what? Look,
tell-all book.
You said some stuff here that
wasn't very nice.
Here wasn't very nice, but that happens. And you mentioned that we would all be bowing down.
Oh, don't we have that? She did say that.
I don't know if we have that clip, but you can look it up. She did say it.
She did say that.
And so, I hope you find something to do, I do. And I hope that you find your people, because maybe they're looking for you.
Because the ones who refer to you are not checking on you.
She's just been so nasty to so many women, and so many women of color.
Yes.
So many women of color. And I just,